Dalvin Cook was signed to a 1-year deal with the New York Jets. And we got to talk about what he brings to this Jets offense. Now, there's a narrative that Dalvin Cook is washed up. Is he the same back that he was 2-3 years ago? No, he's not, but he's still a top 10 running back in my opinion. And he's only 28 years old. The threshold for running backs where they start to decline is 30. So Dalvin Cook still has 2 good years left where he should still be able to play at a really high level. He probably is the best pass catching back that they have on the roster. So you're going to have somebody who's going to be a reliable option for Aaron Rodgers and situations where he needs to check it down. You can check it down to Dalvin Cook, and he is still somebody who can do a lot of damage after the catch, really elusive in the open field. He also has really good hands. And I think that something that gets overlooked about Dalvin Cook is that he's still really effective at getting yards after contact. Now, 2 years ago, he was one of the best running backs at getting additional yards after contact. That kind of has went down a little bit, but he's still really productive at doing it. And he's going to be a really great combo to pair alongside of Breece Hall while he continues to rehab for that ACL injury. You got to remember that ACL injuries are really difficult to come back from. And for Breece Hall, it may not be a situation where he comes back and he just hits the ground running. He may have a season where he may be a little bit off and he ends up bouncing back next year. It's just when it comes to these kind of injuries, you don't know how long it's going to take for a player to bounce back into what they were pre-injury. And then you also got Michael Carter, who also is really good. You got Israel Abandoconda, who's had a really good preseason up to this point. So this is a loaded running back room that the New York Jets currently have. Dalvin Cook possibly makes this team the most talented in the AFC. If you can overlook the concerns that you have with this offensive line, this is the best roster in the AFC East. They're loaded at running back. You got Aaron Rodgers at QB. You got a good group of wide receivers. You got the best defense in this division from a talent standpoint and probably the best in the AFC. I mean, Dalvin Cook already made a really good team an even better team. You don't need a great running back to win a Super Bowl, but when you have a great running back, it doesn't hurt your chances. And you still have to be able to run the football because you got to be able to take time off the clock late in games when you have a lead. You want to know the biggest problem with the Buffalo Bills and why they've come up short in the postseason? They're not able to take pressure off Josh Allen. Green Bay needs to be able to take some of the pressure off Aaron Rodgers. Yes, he is still a really good quarterback, and I think he's going to have a lot of success, but he's not at the stage of his career when you can ask him to be that bad man anymore. Aaron Rodgers needs a little bit of assistance. He can't be Superman, so you need Dalvin Cook to be able to come in and take some of that pressure off him. He has very good vision, very elusive in the open field. Dalvin Cook brings a new element to this Jets offense that they didn't have previously. With his hands, how good he is after contact, you just made the already scary offense even scarier by adding Dalvin Cook. He makes this Jets team an even better pick and an even more appealing pick for me to win it all this year.